All right, hey, good morning. We are getting ready for chair yoga. So, my name's Jenna Clore, for those of you that I don't know. And our practice today is kind of all about strength, okay? So, obviously, still times are very trying for a lot of people. And the longer this goes on, the harder it is sometimes to deal with, this transition. And so I noticed in my own, in myself and a little bit in my family, that as this crisis keeps going, things are really, really starting to change. They're really getting old, okay, with this temporary situation. So I'm excited because I think it's a nice shift into what is a new normal, hopefully, and it's a process, to find that. So doing yoga helps you stay healthy, okay, and that's what our goal is, to be healthy throughout all of this and be better in the end. So we'll start our practice chanting 3 ohms, right? So you can either join me or just listen to the sound. Okay, so this helps you prepare to practice and it helps me prepare to teach. So sitting tall in your chair, feet are flat on the ground, and you want to notice your posture as lifting up, almost like you're sitting up out of the chair. Okay, so real tall posture. Hug those shoulders up, pull your shoulders back, set your shoulders down. Okay, let's do that again. Bring the shoulders up, bring the shoulders back, set the shoulders down. Okay, let the palms of your hands rest right at the center of your chest, and a little pressure between those 2 palms, right? Which helps to keep that chest lifted, keep your shoulders low. Think of your elbows as moving toward the floor, okay? And then tuck your chin down slightly. You can either sit with your eyes half closed, kind of gazing at a spot on the floor, or feel free to close your eyes completely. Exhale and release any air out of your lungs, and then take a big full inhale breath. And then release the hands and open up the eyes. So let's start with breathing exercises, okay? Keeping those lungs healthy, keeping that respiratory system working as best as it can for us. Make sure that your feet are, once again, flat on the floor, and then just think about that tall posture and maintain this tall posture. You're more than welcome to rest your back against the back of the chair if you need to, that's fine. But what I want you to think about today is the lift of your chest, okay? Feel like the chest is lifting up, the collarbones are nice and wide, all right? And then the shoulders are just rolling down, okay? So almost imagine those shoulder blades in your back body kind of greeting each other, okay? And just try to maintain this height so that your lungs, that your rib cage has enough room to move as we take these breathing exercises, okay? So let your hands rest. Keep that posture nice and tall. I'll invite you to take your head side to side also, just gently one way and then the other. And then bring your head back to the center, okay, back to the middle. Tuck that chin down slightly. Or think about your chin kind of sitting on a shelf, okay? Now, once more, I recommend looking down, gazing your eyes down, or just close the eyes, okay? You don't need to see me at this point. You can just listen to the sound of my voice. Swallow. Let your throat relax. Okay, if eyes are closed, let the skin around your eyes relax. Notice whatever it is that you may smell. If there's anything that you hear, if you have a taste in your mouth, how it feels to touch the chair and the floor. Okay, whatever it is that you might still see. And then moving past those senses, just observe your breath, right? Just the natural respiration here. How clearly are you breathing today? How quickly or slowly are you breathing today? How much air comes in? How much air do you let out? Notice that breath. Focus in on the natural rhythm of your breath. Okay, now more than any time, what an opportunity for you to get to know your own respiration. Okay, your life depends on it. When you're ready, take a slow exhale breath out the nose, just a nice releasing breath, and then fill up, inhaling through the nose. And repeat, long, slow exhale out the nose. When that breath is empty, take a big inhale. So now you're stretching, you're lengthening, and repeat. Each breath, long, slow, smooth breaths in, long, slow, smooth breaths out. Keep on repeating. Okay. Now you are controlling this operation, this system, okay, that works automatically for you. Right now you are mentally controlling the size and the shape. Keep lengthening out that breath. We're not trying to take the longest, deepest breath you're ever going to take in your life. Nothing like that. Just every single breath, let it expand just a little farther, a little deeper. And you might start to find a tickle in your throat. You might cough a little bit. You might sneeze. It's okay. It's a good thing to keep those airways clear. All right. Keep going if you can. We'll take just about 30 more seconds. And if you find your breath is choppy, shaky, it's not smooth anymore, then just take a break and return to your normal breathing. This is one of the most powerful tools that you possess. Okay, your breath. The minute you notice anxiety or stress or fear creep into your mind, start with the breath. Start to lengthen out and stretch that breath, and notice your nervous system respond. Now one more deep breath in. And once you've taken as much as you can, return to your normal breathing. Just go back to that regular respiration. Keeping an eye on the flow of air. And if eyes are still closed, feel free to just start to blink them and kind of open up the eyes again. Let your eyes readjust to the light in the room. Okay. So our practice is working on strength and stability today. So that's one of the main things that you can do for your own strength and stability in the mind and the body is work on those long, slow, deep breaths and become acquainted with it. Now we'll match some movement to our breath and kind of incorporate a little bit more movement. So scoot forward. If you didn't notice, I scooted towards the front edge of my chair seat. We'll start with some cat-cow postures. So right now, notice your seat and notice your sit bones kind of rock side to side, those two bones that you're sitting on top of, sit bones, okay? Sit tall from there and then roll to the front of the sit bones. Move your stomach forward, chest back, shoulders back, I should say. And then chin up. This is your inhale breath. So take a nice arch in this direction. This is the cow. And then cat, round. Curl to the back side of the sit bones. Belly comes in. Chin tucks down. Spine is arching towards the back of the chair. Exhale here. This is the cat. And then switch. Okay. Inhale, long, slow, deep, arching one direction. And then exhale, long, slow, deep, curl up into that little ball, opposite direction. And just repeat now. See if you are able to match the length of your breath with the length of your movement. Just like we're stretching the spine, we're warming up those bones. Okay. Same thing with your breath. And then one more, each shape. Cow, arching, opening up the chest. And then the cat, curling and rounding. And then go ahead and bring your spine tall again, okay? Once you're sitting tall, shoulders come up, back, and down. And now we'll move the feet a little closer together. If you're able to, even move your legs together, okay? So imagine that your two legs are kind of zipped up like one strong unit, okay? One strong unit here. So squeeze those legs together. As you're squeezing your legs, sometimes I say, imagine you've got $100 bill right between your knees, okay? You're gonna keep that money right there, okay? As you're squeezing the legs in, pull your stomach in, that space right below your belly button. Pull it in, okay? Could be some flesh there. And then again, lift your chest, sit up nice and tall. Okay, good. So even in this position, we're working, right? And then relax. Just notice the release of those muscles. Okay, from here we'll add our eagle pose, arms, okay, getting into the shoulders right away. Legs come in, squeeze legs together, pull the stomach in, sit tall, sit nice and tall. Now reach the arms out like a T. Let's take your right elbow under your left, so elbow to elbow, hands to shoulders, elbows up. Okay, I'm sure we did this one last week also. Keep squeezing the legs together, keep pulling that stomach in. Okay, now you could leave your hands here, it's perfectly fine. You could reach the lower arm, the forearm up. You could possibly wind the palms of the hands around each other. Okay, keep squeezing the legs, pulling in the belly, and then release those arms. Go nice and wide. Oh yeah, really nice fresh flow of blood to the areas that were bound, okay? Other side, legs come in nice and tight, stomach's in, chest lifted, arms out wide, okay? Opposite side, left elbow under right, or whichever elbow you need to do over. Actually, I think I need to switch, yeah. And then decide what's right for your arms, either hands to shoulders or forearms up, okay? We haven't warmed up a whole lot, so be careful, be mindful of your shoulders and your neck. You don't want to push it. Squeeze those legs together, pull that stomach in just a little tighter, and then release. Arms come out nice and wide, and then let them come all the way down. So now we'll stand, okay? Go ahead and stand up, and we'll start at the back side of your chair. So just as we worked your seated posture, your standing posture as well. So keep your feet flat on the floor, right? You could have a little space between your feet. You could bring your feet in as close as you're able to. It just depends on how your balance is today. Now put your brain to the bottom of your feet. So push your feet down into the floor, okay? Even if it's the soles of your shoes. With that connection, okay, that pressing down, now work up the legs, okay? So think about your kneecaps. Sometimes we say lift your kneecap up with the big, strong quadricep muscles. Use those quads to lift those kneecaps up. Again, maybe you could think of your two legs becoming one strong unit, okay? And then we're gonna pull that stomach in, that space right below the belly. Same idea, chest lifts up, shoulders come up, roll back, set down, stretch arms down. Lengthen through the arms, lengthen through the fingertips, okay? And then just consider the top of your head, the crown of your head, right? So now put your awareness back to the bottom of your feet, strong legs, strong core, right? Engage, 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 and then consider the top of the head. So your awareness is expanding, right? Mountain pose, Tadasana. And then relax, feel that difference, okay? So this morning's practice will work kind of like a mini sun salutation, okay? So this is known as a vinyasa, where one posture is kind of flowing into another, and we match the length of the breath with the length of the movement, okay? So it's kind of a fluid type of practice. So This is a little bit, it's modified for chair, all right? But what I want you to really think about as we move through these postures is this center, this midline, this strength that you notice in mountain pose. So push your feet down. We'll take it again. Legs, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. That $100 right between your knees. Pull the stomach in. Notice that strength you've got in your center. Chest up, shoulders low, arms long. Good. Good, good, good. Notice that strength. Feel solid, stable, okay? And then relax. And then again, engage, 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 engage. Don't hold your breath, okay? And then relax, okay? Good. So you notice that difference. And I gotta say, you can practice this a lot throughout your day, every day, all the time. Okay. So mountain pose, engage those feet, engage your legs, engage that core. Okay, stand up nice and tall. Don't let any of that go. Inhale, reach up. Good, nice and slow. If you need to take your time, that's fine. Exhale, let's take just a little side bend one way. Inhale, back to center, and then exhale over to the other side. Inhale, back together, squeeze those legs together. Exhale, let your arms come all the way down. Okay, now we'll cross the feet, okay? So cross one foot over the other. Make sure both feet are flat. Hang on to the back of the chair if you need to. So this is gonna feel a little awkward, that's okay. Try to push both feet down. Now your legs are crossing. Squeeze your legs together, just like you did with them side by side. Pull that stomach in, stand up nice and tall, okay? So reach both arms up if you're able to. If you need to, take one hand to the back of the chair, and then again, exhale, side bend. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, let those arms come all the way down. Good job. Switch, so uncross, okay, and then recross. Once your feet are stable, push them down into the floor. We want to try to feel like they're pretty flat, so notice if you're rolling to the outside edges of your feet, you want to put some weight on the inside edges. Legs squeeze together, stomachs in, chest up, okay, opposite direction. Inhale and reach up. Exhale over to the side. And then inhale back to center. Let those arms come all the way down. And then uncross. Okay, great. So I'll walk through some of these postures kind of slowly, and then we'll pick up the pace. All right, so mountain pose. Push your feet down. Squeeze those legs. Belly's in, chest up, shoulders low. Okay, inhale, reach up. If you're able to, take the palms of your hands together, really squeeze those legs, and maybe you can even draw your fingertips just past midline, so you do a little back arch there. Now exhale, keep those legs strong, fold forward. So you can take your hands to the back of the chair, you could take your hands to the chair seat if you're able to. So your back is flat, just like the top of the table. Okay, we're gonna take some time here. Push your feet down, squeeze those legs together, pull your belly button up. Now, think about your shoulder blades. Bring those shoulder blades close to each other. Lower your shoulders down, pull your stomach in, okay? Squeeze those legs together. So this is half forward fold. Your back feels flat, like the top of a table. Okay. From the strength of your legs, from the strength of that core, slowly start to rise. Maybe you can take your arms out and up, maybe not. If you need to just use the chair to make your way back up, that's fine too. I'm actually gonna turn the chair here so that you can kind of see from the side how these postures are gonna play out, okay? So you're more than welcome to change your chair so that you're still facing me, but the seat of your chair is in front of you. That would probably be best if you want to rearrange that, okay? So facing the chair seat, same idea. You'll push those feet down, squeeze those legs together, stomachs in, chest up, shoulders low, arms long, strong, stable. Inhale, reach up. Maybe you can go a little past center, maybe not. Exhale, fold. Squeeze those legs together. Use your leg muscles to help you draw your torso forward. Okay, hands can come to the chair seat. If you're able to lower your head a bit, go ahead and do so. If not, keep it flat. Inhale, back comes flat, like the top of a table. You can keep hands to chair or take your hands to your lower legs. Okay, stomach's in nice and tight. Exhale, hands to the chair seat. Step one foot back for a high lunge. Okay, so I'm leaning into that chair. engaging the muscles on the straight leg. So really tighten up just that straight leg. Ball of the foot is pressing down. Heel of the foot presses in. Inhale, step forward. Exhale, switch. Okay, high lunge again. So the back leg is straight. That quad is lifting, lifting, lifting. My chest is lifting up away from the chair seat. Inhale, step together. Okay, back goes nice and flat. Squeeze those legs together. Exhale, fold again. And then from the strength of those legs, inhale and reach. Pull that belly in. If you're able to take the palms up, and then let your palms come right down to your center, to your heart center. Okay, we'll repeat that. So stand tall, mountain pose. Strong legs, strong feet. Inhale, reach up. Maybe a little back bend. Exhale, fold. Use your core, use those legs. Your legs are tight, tight, tight. Come all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, back goes flat. Exhale, step 1 foot back. High lunge, engage that quadricep muscle, lift your chest. Inhale, step forward. Exhale, step the other foot back. Engage your quad, pull your belly in, lift that chest. Inhale, forward, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach. Palms up, hands to the heart. Okay, so that's kind of the idea, how we'll just take it step by step. But what I want you to really get today is how much muscle and strength you're gaining by simply just hinging the torso forward and standing back up. And it's through the strength of your legs. It's through the engagement of those abdominal muscles and a tall spine, right? So just take this piece, inhale and reach again. Exhale, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Pull that stomach in. Feel your strength. Inhale, come up halfway. Pull that belly in tighter. Squeeze those legs together. Exhale, fold again. And from the strength of your legs, reach. Just past center, hands to heart. Okay? So, I'll show one more option for you for this flow, which would be a high plank, okay, top of a push-up. So just as you're practicing that engagement of your legs, your stomach, your core, same idea, except we're just gonna have both legs back. So I'm gonna see if I can get my long legs in this shot. The way this looks, you can leave your palms down on top of the chair, or feel free to hang onto the sides of the chair, okay, whatever makes you feel more stable. So just as you did earlier, you'll step one leg back and already fire up that quad. Engage, 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 and then press into the chair. Maybe we step the other leg back, okay, and then hips go low, right? So ball of the feet, pushing down, squeeze those legs together. Mountain pose, legs, pull your belly in, squeeze the buttocks. Lift your chest, and then release. Okay, so stand tall, same idea. Squeeze the legs, mountain pose, Tadasana, smile, and release. Same exact action on the chair. Okay, so the more your lower body works and strengthens, the less your upper body has to do. Okay, and know if that is too much, just do repeat one leg at a time. Okay, so hands to chair, either one leg back or both legs back. Stomach is low. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze legs. Squeeze buttocks. Lift chest. Lower shoulders. Pull that belly in. Tight, 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 tight. Breathe. Try not to hold your breath. And then release. Excellent. And so one more is downward facing dog with the chair. So know if you're able to take your head lower than your heart or not. If that's not a good idea, if you have high blood pressure, or any doctor has ever told you not to take your head low, or if you typically get lightheaded, keep your back flat. Okay, if you're able to take your head low, your upper body is going to be on an angle. So it looks like this. You'll step a little bit farther away from your chair. Hands to the chair seat. Feet are hip width apart. Push your feet down just like we've practiced. Squeeze those kneecaps up. and then shift your hips to the wall behind you. Press your hands into the chair seat, okay? Maybe the whole palm of the hand, maybe the fingertips. Let your head hang between your two arms. Downward facing dog. Now pull that belly up. We're trying not to shove the chest to the floor. We don't want to do that. Hands are down, feet are down, everything else kind of you press into that chair, that floor, but lift everything else up, away, like into the shape of a V. And then go ahead and step forward and come to standing. Okay. Now we will take this flow through this series of postures. Okay. Knowing, do what you can do. Okay, I'm going to walk you through it. If you know the flow and you're familiar with it, do it on your own, okay? I'll face this way so that you can see me, but you can feel free to face forward. So stand tall, push your feet down, squeeze those legs, feel that strength, right? Solid, strong, belly's in, chest up, shoulders low. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold, hinge, just upper body, hinges forward. Hands to chair. You can take your head low if you're able to. Inhale, come up halfway. Make your back go flat. Pull that belly in. Exhale, step back to the top of the push-up, the high plank. Squeeze the legs. Take a big inhale breath here. Exhale, shift your hips. If you're able to take downward facing dog, find downward facing dog. So now this is more of a V shape, okay? Feet are separated, hip width apart. Kneecaps lifted, sit bones lifted, hips shifting to the wall behind you. Continue to take a couple more deep breaths here. This is kind of our break. This is our pause. And then remember, if you shouldn't take your head low, you stay here. This is your shape. Okay, back is flat. So now your next inhale breath, step forward. Flatten out that back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach. Use the strength of your legs, the strength of your belly. Palms together, hands to the heart. Okay. We'll repeat. We'll repeat this a couple more times, just kind of going through the flow. This is meant to give you heat, give you energy, maybe burn a little calories, maybe start you getting a little warmed up, a little sweaty. Face forward, stand tall. Mountain pose, Tadasana. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, back goes flat, stomach's in. Exhale, one leg at a time or two legs at a time. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Take another big, full, deep inhale here. Exhale, shift back, downward facing dogs. So feet separate, hands down. Shift the hips back, lengthen out that spine. If you're able to, let your head hang. Try not to shove your shoulders toward the floor though. Couple more long, slow, deep breaths here, lengthening out. And then your next inhale, you'll step forward, bring that back flat. Exhale, fold. You can always have a little bend in your knees also. And then inhale, reach. Exhale, hands to heart. Okay? And we will repeat. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, back is flat. Exhale, hands down, either one leg or two legs back. If you did one last time, make sure you switch it around. Nice big inhale, breath here. Exhale, downward facing dog. So push the hands down, push the feet down. Shift hips up and back. Long, slow, deep breaths. Inhale, step forward. Exhale, fold. Push those legs in together. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands to heart. Okay. One more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, back is flat. Exhale, step back, high plank, top of a push-up. Inhale here as well. Hold, hold, hold. Strong, strong, strong. Exhale, shift, downward facing dog. This is your pause. This is where you can really root down through the whole palm of the hand, maybe even the pads of your fingertips. Okay. Keep squeezing those legs. Keep shifting the hips back. Keep pulling that belly button up. Next, inhale, move forward, flatten out that back. Exhale, fold. And then inhale, reach. Exhale, hands to the heart. And then release, okay? So notice what you feel, how you feel. If you did, create some heat in your body, we'll take another good, nice, long, deep stretch here. Since hopefully you are heated up a bit. This one's known as pyramid pose, okay? So stepping your right foot forward and your left foot back, square your hips my way, okay? Push your feet down, tighten up those legs, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze those legs together, okay? Stomach's in, chest is up, hinge forward this way. Oh, or same idea, you're hinging the upper body forward so you could keep your hands on the chair back if you need to. If you are able to, take the hands down to the chair seat, okay? Now, readjust your hips. Push your right hip back. Roll your left hip forward. Lengthen out the back of your neck. Move your chin a little closer to your throat. Okay. And then, of course, if you are familiar with the posture, you're more than welcome to go lower to eliminate the chair on this one, or just stay here. Think of your spine as long, length, okay. Length through each vertebra. Keep your stomach engaged. Now push your back foot down. Pull that belly in, and from the strength of your core, just hinge all the way back up. Okay, now switch. Switch those feet around. Plant your feet. Okay, stand up tall, right? Shift the hips back. Hinge forward, hinge, hinge, hinge. Either hands stay high, hands could go as low as you're comfortable. Look down. Lengthen out the spine, lengthen out the back of the neck. Shift. Left hip back, right hip forward. Hopefully hopefully I've got my rights and lefts correct today. Belly stays in nice and tight. Relax through the shoulders, relax through the neck. Push that back foot down, pull your stomach in, and slowly come on back up. Okay, excellent. Go ahead and step together. And then we'll take our seat again at the front edge of your chair. And so we'll take a twist, just a basic seated twist here. So sitting up nice and tall, put your brain to that belly button again, turn this way. So you're gonna bring your ribs, your shoulders, take the chair, take the outside of your knee, and let your torso just rotate around here. If you're able to lengthen the back of your neck, turn your head to look over your shoulder. Sit tall. And then unwind all the way back to the center. Twists are also really detoxifying, which is a good thing. Other way, belly, ribs, shoulders, hand to the knee, hand to the chair. Squeeze against the chair. Maybe you lengthen the head to turn. Maybe not. Tune into your body. And then again, unwind back to the center. Okay, we'll take a couple more series of twisting movements now. Okay, sit tall. Always get up as tall as you can. Same idea, what you just did. Turn, turn, turn. Squeeze against the leg. Squeeze against the chair. See if you can inhale and lengthen your spine even higher. Exhale, squeeze just a little deeper. So keeping your shoulders, your torso turned in this direction, just turn your head only to face forward. So head looks forward, Okay, and then chin drops down. Let that chin come close to the shoulders. Feel like your shoulders are spreading away from each other. Try to relax through the shoulders. Now release your head, look forward again, and then unwind the torso back to the center. Take it to the other side. Okay, get your deep twist in first. Lift that chest, drop those shoulders. Only the head turns to look forward, and then chin moves towards the chest. And then release the head, unwind back to the center. Okay, so this is an even deeper spinal twist. Okay, so do what you can do. Try not to force the body into a position that it's not quite ready to be in at this point in time. And you can always repeat what we just did, okay? So this next one is known as kind of like the prayer twist. So we're gonna bring our legs in as close as we can, our feet in as close as we can. Start to rotate again from the belly button and then the ribs. Get the hand to the outside of the leg and then see if you can come forward. So we're gonna slide the arm down that outside of the leg. If it's accessible, hook your elbow on the outside of the knee. You might feel a lot of flesh between your top of the thighs and your abdomen. That's okay. Okay, that's a good thing. If you've got that arm hooked, you could take the palms of your hands together. If that's really uncomfortable on your wrist, you can also make a fist and just hold onto the fist, okay? But basically the torso's coming forward and getting a really, really deep twist over to the side. Now exhale, look down. Inhale, relax your arms. Slowly draw that arm back and sit forward. That's a deep one, okay? But also I want you to know that the way that your upper body compresses on top of your thighs is good. It stimulates your internal organs. So if there's flesh there, it's a good thing to help that stimulation. Okay, turn around over to the side. Looking at big snowflakes right now. Slide down. See how far you can go. And if this is it, this is it. Okay, don't stress about finding that final expression at this point in time. So either palms together or fist and hand, right? So we keep squeezing those legs together. Make sure your breath continues to flow. And then exhale, look down. Inhale, release. Come all the way back up to center, okay? So just roll those shoulders. There was kind of a lot through the neck and shoulders today. Make some circles up, back, and down. Let the shoulders relax, nice and low, and then reach one arm out to the side. Tip your head over in the opposite direction. If you'd like, you can even take your hand to the top of your head just for a little extra weight. Your fingertips are reaching toward the floor on a diagonal. Arm is long. Release the hand, the head, the arm, and take it to the other side. So reach first, tip the head over, and then again, if you want the hand up there for a little extra stretch, go ahead and do so. And then we'll release the hand, the head, and the arm. And now it's already time for Shavasana. So go ahead and scoot yourself back to the normal way to sit in the chair and sit tall but comfortably. Okay, so if you just make sure that your feet are flat, nothing's crossed, the ankles or the hands or anything, hands are resting on top of your thighs. Notice the width of your chest, the lowering of your shoulders, okay? Tuck your chin down slightly. So this is Shavasana, corpse pose. It's meant to really help you relax, okay? It's also rejuvenating. It's not nap time, all right? If you doze off, it's no big deal, but it is really just like recharging your batteries, okay? So I always invite you to close your eyes here. But again, if that's not comfortable, just kind of maybe half lower the eyelids and gaze at the floor. If your eyes are closed, let your eyes feel soft. Soften that skin around your eyes. No wrinkles, no lines. Soften the skin across your forehead. From here, notice your breath once again. See if you can tune back into it. If you need to take a couple of deep breaths in and out, go ahead and do so. But if you're able to, eventually just find yourself refocused on the natural flow of air, that natural rhythm of your life force. Okay. Focus in on this breath like it's the most important thing that you have to think about. Other thoughts are going to come into your mind, and that's okay. It's all right. Just choose the breath. Choose it. And now considering your exhale breath, and with every exhale, releasing that carbon dioxide. With every exhale, releasing whatever it is that you need to be free from. Worry, fear, uncertainty, overwhelm, anger, whatever it is that you need less of, release it. Let it go on that exhale breath. Now spending some time on the inhale, switching your focus and awareness to that oxygen that you're receiving, okay? Essential to your existence. Think about receiving and filling up with all that's good on that inhale breath. Fill up with patience, compassion, gratitude. Receive health and happiness, humility. Fill up with love and light with every inhale breath. And now moving beyond that breath, observe stillness. Just notice that stillness, even if it's for a split second. And welcome a sense of peace to that stillness. Rest in a space of peace. Peace in the body, peace in the mind, and peace in your spirit. Peace begins with you. Peace begins with me. And so now return once again to your body awareness. Start to make some little movements, and whatever feels natural to you is just fine. Maybe the fingers or your head. Just start to wake the body back up again. And then if eyes are closed, let eyes blink open. Okay. So sitting tall, we'll close our practice with the palms of the hands together once again, just like we started. So thanks for sharing or taking yoga with me today. The light in me honors the light in each of you. Namaste. So thanks again, everybody. I'm actually going to do a mat class this week, a gentle Hatha Yoga mat class, and that will be Thursday at 11 a.m. also. That is a Facebook Live. I'll put it on my Facebook page. But this seems to be a good time of day when my family is kind of off doing their stuff. And if you want to try mat class, then, maybe it's something that you want to work in, or obviously you can always look at it, whenever it's convenient. Also, it's up on YouTube and my Facebook page. So thanks again. Enjoy the rest of this day.